The Fins Beyond Time. 2 mana, 2/3 battle cry. Replace your hand with your starting hand. Swap back at the end of your turn. Secret Passage, kind of on a body, but you get to, you know what cards are in your Secret Passage. Isn't this card just good? Isn't this card just great, to be honest? Don't you just put this in like every deck? The only problem with this card is that it's 2 mana. I mean, but that's not even that bad. I think don't you want this in everything? I'm pretty stoked here. Actually sick. No current deck wants this. What deck doesn't want this? Is a better question. Like, I just don't. What deck won't want a card like this? You put this in everything. Like Frank's Red Hot Sauce. You put that shit on everything. Like I can't. There's not a single card that, or not a single deck that wouldn't want a card like this. Legitimately, the only issue with this card is that it's 2 mana. Like if it was, in other words, like if this card was free, it'd be the best card in the game, maybe. So the fact that you're spending 2 mana on it is not even that bad, because you probably still have like 8 to go for. So, by the way, the solution to your equation was 6.25. Thank you, John. Hope you're doing great. But if you're all trash starting hand, you are putting cards in your deck that are probably gonna be good. Like you're putting this card in a deck of cards that you are building, because those cards in your deck are good. So then it's like, would I want 4 cards in my, would I want to just draw 4 cards that are in my deck? Of course you would. Why wouldn't you? So I guess if it adds itself to its hand, you can like play the same thing on repeat. Bro, if this was a rogue card, this card would be like insane. Because if you got, could you imagine the world where you got Shadow Step and this card? You would go crazy. But you could still technically do that. If Shadow Step's in your opening hand and you somehow generate this, you're kind of going fucking mental. I think this card might be the best card I've seen, to be honest with you. I don't know if there will be a better card than this. I think this card's nuts. I don't know. I just can't think of why I wouldn't want this. I can't think of any reason why you wouldn't want this card in your deck. They put Secret Passage on legs for Paladin. Yeah, pretty much. It's weird that Paladin would get a card like this, though. I feel like they're not really like the time traveling set or the class. But this is very good. I'm so up on this card. It's crazy. Like I legitimately think like one of the problems with legendaries is that you just have to kind of build for them, or you have to have a very particular board state, or you have to do a requirement. This card is just, hey, would you like to just draw 4 cards you've already seen that you're putting into your deck for 2 mana? Yeah, of course you would. Of course you would. It's good as long as like you're not playing this. Worst case scenario, you put this in Murloc Paladin, you play it on 2. So I'm good with that. That card looks nuts. Eternus, 6 mana, 6/2 battlecry. Take control of an enemy minion with less minion's health, with this minion's health or less. What? Okay, there has to be a way to buff this, right? Let me see the rest of the set, because I feel like this card's awful. If this is what it is, so hold on. Amber Priestess, 2 mana, 1/4 taunt. Battlecry, restore health to a character equal to this minion's health. 2 mana, 1/4 with healing for 4 is not that bad, and it has taunt. Okay. My strength is yours, and I'm yoked. What the hell does that even mean, man? Oh, I mean, not bad. Kind of annoying to deal with. But let's continue. I'm going to imagine there's synergy with this card, which means this gets even better. 5 mana, 5/5. Battlecry, set the attack and health of every minion in your hand to the higher of the 2 stats. Okay, so reading this card, is it the higher of 2 stats of this minion or the minion itself? So I'm guessing this would be like a 2 mana, 4/4. This would be a 6 mana, 6/6. That makes sense. So I mean, like your Amber Priestess, I guess, becomes good. That's kind of slow though for the 2-drop. Now the question ends up being, is this good? Because now you got a 6/6 that steals a minion that has 6 or less health. That requires extra steps. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I'm not like losing my mind about it, but that's fine. That's so hard to make. Like, you kind of have to live in a world where you're living in Disney. You know what I mean? I'm not like stoked for that. That with Ultra Gigasaur is for 2828. No, back at the end of the turn? No, it doesn't. Okay, we'll keep going. Disciple of the Dove. The Dove? The Dove? 3-mana 2/2 Battlecry, draw a minion, give minions in your hand +2 health. She was almost a priest of the pigeon. 3-mana 2/2 is good. To draw a minion. You're kind of okay with that. That seems to be the standard. Give a minion in your hand +2 health. Give minions in your hand +2 health. So Bannerman was really great because it was +1/+1 in Paladin. Priest, you want this because you want to be able to buff your Eternus. Dude, the problem with this is like... The problem with this is that you kind of want to play this first before you play this. Because you... I think this card on its own is good. But I mean, like, this whole synergy is just so whack. I really don't like... Eternus feels so weak. 6-mana 6/2. I don't know. I'm not like losing my mind here. This is fine. Power Word Barrier, 2-mana, give a character Divine Shield, give minions in your hand +2 health. I mean, again, it's fine. Also a character, so you can give your shield, or your hero's shield. It's kind of interesting. Kind of nice that you can do that because then you always have like a target. Is this card just bad? Like, I don't know. Like, the health buff thing is so weird. Inner Fire's not in the core set, right? I'm just trying to think about like what's your win con other than just big health, because big health ain't doing anymore, Chief. Like that's not it. Medivh the Hollowed, 10-mana 7/7 Fabled, cost 0 if you control Karazhan. I have to control an entire adventure to do this. Battlecry, silence and destroy all other minions. Karazhan the Sanctum, 10-mana, cost 0 if you're wielding Atiyesh, summon 2 random 0-cost minions. Atiyesh the Great Staff, 10-mana, cost 0 if you control Medivh, double the damage and healing of your spells. Oh. Okay, hold on, we're kind of cooking here. Hold on, we're kind of back. So if you have all 3 of them in hand, you're just paying 10 mana to get all 3 on board. And the order you want to go probably is like Medivh, Atiyesh into Karazhan. I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, this is the best card. This is the best card for Priest. It's not even close. Like, I don't even think the rest of these matter. I'm not playing these cards. I don't care. I guess we're playing this. It's just your spells, but that's fine. That's really strong. Having Velen on a weapon seems very, very good. I don't know how much burn Priest really has, but that card is very good. That's such a nuke to drop on somebody. Like, that's... I kind of like that it's 10 mana too, because it feels like a 10 mana card. What does Fable do? If you add Medivh, you put these 2 cards in your deck as well for free. Well, not free, but they cost 2 slots. Gotta shoot, but it's good seeing you. I'll have to learn how to mod Balatro so I can keep up with you. Oh, it's okay. I got people to mod Balatro for me, but I hope you're doing well, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. You cheat one for cheaper, all the others are free. That's also true. Surely you don't die to aggro beforehand. I mean, I don't know what's happening in standard right now, but I mean, if you get to 10 mana, you're probably in a pretty good spot. I think it's decent. It's better than every other priest card that we've seen, other than maybe this. Like, I'm almost just putting this in so I can draw Medivh. Like, I really Turnus. Turnus. All right, what is this? Pass Conflux, 7 mana, summon a random dragon that costs 5 or more. and then you get a Turnus. Oh, hate to see it. If you get Yasandra though, that'd be pretty sick. But I think you're like you're not playing this card. You know, it does get a little bit of a buff though, is the Elise from, not Elise, what's her name? Treasure Master Laura or some shit from Druid from Perils. I mean, this is not a horrible. I ain't paying 7 mana for this. Oh, there's a future complex. Hold on. Discover a dragon that costs 5 or more. Also get a copy of it. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, sorry. Discover a dragon that costs 5 or more and summon it. Okay, so let me get something straight here. Turn 7, you play this, you get a random dragon that costs 5 or more. Some of them are decent. Most of them are probably not going to be good, but whatever. Then you get this, which is fine, because now you're paying 7 mana to discover a dragon that costs 5. There's no way this is playable. There's no fucking way this is playable. I ain't paying 7 mana for this. Like, there's no way. Even the future one's not even that good. Because I'm assuming also get a copy of it means you get it in hand. Nah, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. That's too slow. There's no way. That's not good. Cleansing Light Spawn. 4 mana, 2/3 lifesteal. Battlecry, deal damage to an enemy minion equal to this minion's health, and it's an elemental. Okay, so that's probably like maybe the best payoff for all this hand buff stuff. I mean, the problem is like this card is so bad if you just don't run on the hand buff stuff. What the hell? Ugh, I really. God. Cease to exist. 3 mana, silence and destroy. Intertwined. I think this card's horrible. I don't know why you're playing this, but whatever. It's fine, I guess. 3 mana to hopefully hit the minion you want. I guess if there's 1, it's fine. But I feel so bad in current Hearthstone. I think you're like, if you discover this, you're happy. I'm really not putting this in my deck. Good against Ag and Starships, maybe. Yeah, that's potential. Your opponent only has 1 minute. You can rewind it to make and watch it die again. Okay, Alex. Okay. Rarran really doesn't play HS if he thinks it's bad now. This? I mean, 3 mana to just like, you guys are saying it's better than Deadly Shot. Guys, Deadly Shot came out in 2014. That was 11 years ago. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that it came out 11 years ago? That was a long time. That was a long time. Did you guys know that? I mean, maybe you run 1 copy of it, but I'm not like losing my mind here. You know that it doesn't silence at rewinds? What does that mean? False. You know what's insane is we had a card from Castle Nathria that was like a 1 mana just nuke your opponent minion. That card was so good. Do you know that it doesn't silence at rewind? The Deadly Shot? Schwaz, I still don't get what you're saying, bro. Every other content creator gives it a 3 out of 5. Oh no. No, I'm not following the greater group of Hearthstone content creators. No, I'm gonna be an outcast. Everyone's gonna hate me now. Oh my God, you're so right. I'm such an idiot. I think this card's horrible. I'm not playing that shit. Intertwined Fate, 3 mana. Cover a copy of a card from your deck and one from your opponent's. I mean, fine, whatever. I think the only card that gets me like a little excited is this. The rest of these feel, this is too much synergy for my liking, and I feel like if you just don't draw like most of the package, you're kind of just not that excited to play this. I think Eternus is fucking ass. Like, there's gonna be moments where this card ends up being extremely good, but I think most of the time, like, you're just not excited to play this. Hello, Mr. Rarran. Are you mad if I say you're my second favorite Hearthstone streamer after Eddie? His Demon Hunter content is superior. Brother, I'm going to say this in the nicest way possible. I literally do not care. But I'm glad you like Eddie. Eddie's awesome. I literally do not care. Like, what do you mean? On a scale of soft to Viagra, how hard are you right now? Viagra. All right, well, that's Priest. Like, I mean, I think, like, now that I've seen all the cards, I'm more up on this card being like the best one we've seen so far. Is there any card better than Finley here? Like, I don't think so. That card seems nuts. Maybe the worst part about that card is like it's just Paladin. Like, imagine this was neutral. This would be like the best card in the game, I'm pretty sure. You jumped down to 10th place with that comment. And I'm not only am I going to be excommunicated now, I'm that guy's 10th favorite Hearthstone streamer. I'm so fucked. My clout today has dropped so much. It's actually just over. I'm just dead. All I'm thinking about is the wild double class priest paladin hand buff tavern brawl. There isn't 10 HS streamers. Dude, wild. Wait, Alex, I know you're in chat. Bring back the tavern brawl. Bring back the tavern brawl, Alex. Okay. Give me this card with rogue when I get shadow step in hand, and it's over for these clowns. You could chat theoretically with this, like, imagine this was rogue. Okay, your opening hand is prep, shadow step, eviscerate. Okay, you play Sir Finley. Sorry, not Sir Finley. You play what are we calling this card? Finny, the Finns. I don't know. Whatever. You play Finn, right? You shadow step it. You go prep, eviscerate, replay this, and then you have an infinite combo, and it's GG. I won that game. Now, obviously, this is not in rogue, but. You see what I'm saying? This guy, is he gonna get cucked because he's in fucking Disneyland? Well, I mean, that's in a tavern brawl with wild, and you know what I mean. But I think maybe the worst part about this card, the more I look at it, is that it's just in paladin. Like, you put this whole card in any other class, I think we're cooking out of our fucking minds here. I can win too if I draw the perfect opening hand. Oh, you guys, listen. Remember this moment. Okay, remember this moment. Write it down in your little diary. Okay, Rarran said when the tavern brawl for dual class comes back, soon TM. Thanks Blizzard. That he will do rogue Sir Finley, and he will run 2 shadow steps, 2 preps, evis. My opening hand will be eviscerate, shadow step, and prep, and it's GG. Any questions? All right, thank you for listening. All right.